Coach, starting the week with NKU today. I know you just saw them about 5-6 days ago. Just kind of talk to me a little bit about how much you take away from like a previous matchup in terms of midweeks and maybe what we'll see from them today.
We talked a little bit about it last week going into the Western Michigan series, but I don't. We're playing NKU. I think it's a team, if we play good baseball, swing the bats well, pitch it well, play good defense, it's a team we can beat. So it's much more about us getting the stuff we need to get right, which for the most part is offensively approaching the batter's box, which it's coming. Our guys are working. It's coming offensively, but until we get that thing figured out, we're going to be limited in how many runs we can score. Obviously, if you're not scoring a ton of runs, you're not going to win a ton of games. So, like I said, that doesn't make a huge difference who we're playing. We got 3 different opponents this week. I think if we play good baseball, we can get 5 wins this week. If we play good baseball some of the time, then we can get 2, 3, 4 wins. But I think it's all about what we're doing right versus who we're playing.
Cole's getting started in the mound today. I know you're pretty happy with his performance on Friday against Western Michigan. Just talk to me about the thought process behind trying to throw him out today and try to get him a start on a Tuesday.
Well, it's similar. We've got a few guys in our lineup that are doing the same thing, but it's the basic. We're counting on Cole to be a really good player for us. He was a freshman All-American last year. He was an outstanding pitcher last year as a freshman. So far this year, it's been a tough season for him results-wise. Friday against Western Michigan, goes in there and got some big outs for us in a really close game. Kept us in the game and gave us an opportunity to win it in extras, which we did, which was good to see from Cole. Hoping we can build on that good timeout and see what he looks like as a starter again. Because if we're going to be any good, we need Cole Ganetz to be good. And there's some guys in the line, Tyler Harris the same way, Hayden Singer, guys in the lineup. I mean, there's 8 or 9 guys in the lineup that are struggling a little bit. But if we're going to be good, we need those guys to hit, and we need to keep getting them opportunities so they can keep making some strides with what we're asking them to do.
And then back home against Xavier tomorrow, so they've been pretty good. How they had a sweep of Ohio State recently, beat Wright State, and 2 out of 3 against Illinois State. Just kind of talk to me. Obviously, you know that team pretty well. Just talking about what we'll see from them and what you want to see out of that matchup.
Xavier's a good ball club. They're well coached, disciplined, tough, scrappy, all the good stuff you would say about a good team. I think for us, we need to play really sound baseball to beat Xavier. But I think Xavier's a good example of what I think, as long as we stay positive and we keep our heads right. Xavier's a good example where last year Xavier was struggling about halfway through the season, and I think they won like 18 or 19 of the last 23 games or something like that, a really good streak for them. And I think provided that we can stay positive and keep coaching our guys up and keep working on what our objectives are, what our goals are, we've got to run like that in us, and it's going to happen. And I think it's nice to see Xavier on the schedule, and it's a good example for our guys to see a team that was going through something similar to us last year, and then they turned their season around, ended up winning a conference tournament. They were the 1 seed in the conference, won a conference tournament, and got to play in a regional. I think those are all realistic goals for us, and I think we can look at that example as something we could do, and we can make that turnaround as long as we keep working, as we believe in each other.
You alluded to it last week a little bit that the most important wins are going to come in conference the rest of the way, but just kind of talk to me about, obviously you want to go out in the field these midweeks and win the games, but that aside, what are you most wanting to see out of your team this week?
The competition level, we will throw some guys in the midweek games that might not be getting a ton of opportunities in the weekends, and that's their opportunity to go out and show that they should be pitching on weekends, or that they should get more of a role in the midweeks. And right now we're losing some of those competitions. We're failing on some of those. We've got some guys who are really talented pitchers that aren't performing well. Obviously, the troubles with the lineup are pretty well documented at this point, but we've got some pitchers that just need to step up. They need to be better. Michael Hendricks is a good example. Bailey Martin's a good example of guys that we're counting on to be pretty good, and they're not giving us enough right now. That even though Gus Graham in that group, where Gus has had some really good outings for us, but Gus is a really, really good junior returning pitcher, and we need him to be automatic. We need him to be, we're bringing Gus in because we know Gus is going to get it for us. So we need to see a lot of guys sharpen up what they do for us, But Bailey and Gus have had success here. We need those guys, especially Gus. We're counting on him to be automatic, and we'll get some opportunities for those in midweek games where he can show us that he is that guy and he deserves the ball in close games and conference weekends.
Now looking ahead to the weekend, first road MAC series of the season at Central Michigan. Obviously a well-coached ball club. They've had a lot of success over the past few years. Just kind of talk to me about what the first road series of the year is like, and then maybe what you want from your team this weekend.
I'm excited to go out there and play Central. They do. They always have a good club. We've had our troubles beating Central in the regular season the last 3 years. So I think our guys are excited to go out there and play them and get that series. But they do. It's more of the same. They're well coached, like you said. They are. I think one of the peskier, scrappy teams that we play all year, in or out of conference, where they keep trying to put pressure on you. They do some different things. They do swing the bats well, but even when they don't, they find ways to score runs. They usually have really tough pitchers, and it looks like from looking at them online, it looks like a little bit more of the same, where they got some gutty pitchers that go out and have had some big performances for them, and a scrappy lineup top to bottom who keeps them in ball games, and they win some games late. So we got our work cut out for us, no doubt about it. But just like I said, if we take care of what we can take care of, and we execute what we're trying to execute, I think we'll be all right.
All right, thank you, Coach. Good luck this week.
Yeah, thank you.